challenged myself during the month of October to watch 31 horror films that I have never seen before, and I did it. So I'm going to tell you about them, what I thought about them. So let's start off with the first one I saw. It was The Dead 2. I'll tell you what, they made a great movie the first time, and the sequel was just as awesome. I loved it. Great zombies, great storytelling, and a beautiful, beautiful experience. So The Dead 2, you get a 4 out of 5. Next movie I saw was Jugface from 2013. I had no idea what I was getting into with this film, but it was totally cool. It's about this crazy village, sort of an Amish thing going on or something along those lines. And wow, it was scary. So Jugface, 4 out of 5. Insidious, Chapter 2. Oh, I love the first Insidious. It so creeped me out, and even when I think about that movie, I still get goosebumps. So was Chapter 2 going to do it for me? It did. Not quite as much as the first one, but still an excellent movie. So Insidious Chapter 2, you get a 4 out of 5. Next up, Stakeland from 2010. Well, another vampire movie. Oh, vampire movies. Those are rough nowadays, but this was a good one. I loved it. The vampires are vicious, and they're crazy, and the violence was great in this one. So Stakeland, I recommend that you see it. 4 out of 5. Cabin in the Woods. This is one that people far and wide have recommended that I see. It's so great. It's such a crazy mind-bender thing. You're not going to know what's going to happen. This was a letdown. Maybe it's because I knew that it was going to be sort of a crazy, sort of twist sort of movie, and that's how I went into it. Sort of a disappointment. I sort of saw the whole thing coming the whole time along. I wasn't fooled. Still a good movie. Give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's worth a see. John Dies at the End, 2012. Wow. This was a crazy movie. Such a crazy trip. I had no idea, but it was a great movie. You need to see it. 4.5 out of 5. From 1986, I saw From Beyond, based on Lovecraft. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that I'm a horror fan and I haven't seen it until now. A great Lovecraft film. You need to see it. You need to see it. 4.5 out of 5. You need to see it. Another one from 1986 that, again, I'm just very neglectful for having never seen it. I've seen the cover many times on the VHS rental shelves when I went by decades ago. But this was House, a great film. Again, a spooky house, spooky things going on. Wow, House. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Yet another from 1986, but not so good. This was Mountaintop Motel Massacre. It sounded cool. I gave it a shot. Sometimes some of these weird underground things are cool, and this was not so cool. What did I give it? A 2 out of 5. Disappointing. The Possession, 2012. A lot of possession films out there, especially like this. This is a found footage kind of thing. You don't know what you're going to get. I gave it a shot, and I'll tell you what. This was really creepy. I loved it. And I don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for found footage films, so maybe that's it. But The Possession, you did it for me, and you rocked it. Possession 2012, 4 out of 5. We Are What We Are from 2013. Amazing. A cannibal film. You have to see that. You really have to see it. It's beautiful. It's just, it gets you down to the bone. Just a great cannibal film with an awesome ending. Go see it. We Are What We Are. Amazing film. From 2012, Grabbers. Wow, it's a whole, again, Lovecraftian kind of thing about these tentacle monsters that sort of grab you from out of the water and they try to get you. And the only way that you can ward them off and are immune to these creatures is if you're drunk. That's sort of a survival thing that I can subscribe to. Well done. 4 out of 5. I'm keeping it to a reasonable volume. I'm talking like this. I'm sorry you can hear it up there, but there's nothing I'm doing that's waking her up or anything. Seriously? I'm talking like this. I'll try, but seriously, my voice has nothing to do with that. Resolution, 2013. Again, I'm sort of torn by this one. It was really cool, the concept, some comedy going on, but it was just missing something. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, watch it. Grave Encounters 2. I love the first film, and did this one do it for me? It was good. It was actually a meta found footage film. It was about the first film, sort of like Blair Witch 2 was about the first Blair Witch. I enjoyed it. Not quite as much as the first one, but it was still cool. I recommend it. 3 out of 5. From 2011, State of Emergency, zombie movie. All right. Fast zombies, a very slow developing plot. Very forgettable. I don't know. I didn't dig it. It was okay. 2.5 out of 5. Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I really dug it. You should see it. Again, it's a sequel about the first film. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So, what'd I give it here? 3.5 out of 5. That's fair. 3.5 out of 5. You should see it. Event Horizon. Again, it's a lot of people have seen this and have sung the praises of it for a long time, and I've just put it off a long time until now. And I was kind of disappointed. Just didn't do it for me. I mean, there are a couple scenes it was really cool, but man, it was just not quite as jarring and gripping as I was hoping it would be. It's sort of like Hellraiser 4 with a few characters swapped out and done just a little bit better. So 3.5 out of 5. Sorry. Darkness Falls from 2003. Wow. A dumb movie about the evil tooth fairy. I really tried. Doesn't work. Plot holes, inconsistencies, all over the place. 2 out of 5. 2012, The Bay. Creepy, creepy movie about parasites all getting in your mouth and everything coming out of the ocean and on your tongue and everything. I loved it. So The Bay, I gave that 4 out of 5. Yeah, The Bay. 100 Bloody Acres, 2012. Surprisingly good. Knew nothing about this, just put it up and started watching it. You know what I learned? The best fertilizer out there is made from human remains. So, what did I give it here? 4 out of 5. Yeah. World War Z from 2013. I think you're going to be surprised by this, but I loved it. I really loved it. I have been saying that this movie is doomed from the get-go. So many rocky, road bumps and everything in production and rewrites and director and everything. And I didn't think I'd liked it. I knew they'd make it into a running zombie film, which they did. I hate running zombies, but I'll tell you what, this movie did it for me. I just turned off my brain and enjoyed what I had to see, and it did it for me. I'm a sucker for Brad Pitt. And so, great movie. World War Z, 4.5 out of 5. From 1976, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Whole lot of talking, not a lot of doing. I was pretty bored. 2.5 out of 5. The Tunnel from 2011. Great found footage film. I loved it. This was really, really cool. You need to see it. It's on YouTube right now. Maybe I'll put up the link if I'm not too lazy and I feel like putting it up. But, man, realistic, scary, very cool. 4 out of 5. Brain Dead from 1990, starring Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton. Great film. It totally messed with my mind. I'm still kind of confused, but I loved it. 4 out of 5. Frankenstein's Army. Again, went into the movie expecting one thing. I came out knowing another thing. Wow. It was really, really cool. It's the whole Frankenstein /zombie /Nazi thing. I can't even begin. You got to see it. 4 out of 5. It's a remake. Maniac from 2012. I didn't think I'd like it because I love the original Maniac. Great movie. But I'll tell you what, Elijah Wood knocks it out of the park, and the whole movie is in first person. Can you dig it? I totally dug it. I'm going to give Maniac 4.5 out of 5. Great horror movie. You got to see it. Oh, a slasher movie from 1984, The Initiation. You got sorority girls. You got everything you'd expect from an 80s slasher film. It's good. It's right up there with the best, I think. So, 4 out of 5. From this very year, from 2014, The Taking of Deborah Logan. I had no idea. Another film, a found footage film that is possession-oriented. So I'm like, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. It might be good, or it's probably going to be pretty bad. It ended up being frigging awesome. This is one of my favorite found footage films of all time. It is so good. It is so freaky. It is so original. So go see it. It is so great. So, Taking of Deborah Logan, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. See this film. Shrooms, man, Shrooms, yeah, 2007. A whole bunch of, these 20-somethings go out into the woods, do some shrooms, freaky things happen. At times I was scared, at times I was confused, at other times I thought it was dumb. Really, the whole movie was so unbalanced. It was crazy. So, Shrooms, yeah, middle of the ground. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know if I liked it or not. 2.5 out of 5. Odd Thomas from 2013. You know what? I read the Dean Koontz book right before I saw this, and that's the reason that I decided to watch this. And, yeah, it's a really crazy, crazy novel. I loved the book. Loved the book. And the movie, it was effective as well, but I don't know if it was effective because I read the book first and then I saw the movie, because I had such a fuller understanding of it. But I don't know. Check it out, Odd Thomas. It's a crazy thing. It'll get you crying at the end. If you don't cry at the end, you're not human. I don't know. But Odd Thomas, 3.5 out of 5. Good movie. Movie number 31, last but certainly not least, is Night of the Demons 2 from 1994. I love the first Night of the Demons movie. And this one, I don't know, it was always on the movie shelves when I went to check out movies at the VHS store. Never quite picked it up. Sequels sort of get a bad rap, often for good reason. But I loved Night of the Demons 2. I thought it was really cool. It was, basically nothing original, sort of a retelling, but not really. It picked up where the other one was, but it was pretty much the same thing all over again. But very cool demon makeup. I love the makeup. It was great. It was really scary. So I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. There were my 31 movies for October. It was really cool. I hope I can just keep up watching horror movies like this. I have so little time to do anything that I just really thought that maybe this was good for me to do during October. So, am I wrong on these films? What do you think about these films? Put them in the comments. Let me know how I am wrong about these movies or how I have just really rocked it with these films. So, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.